Good morning, Iron Oaks. John Rayhan's here. I'm the general manager, and welcome to another session with Job with John. Today I've got a very special guest, Lynelle Glisson, our Executive Director of Community Services. And Lynelle, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Good to see you. Lynelle has been very hard at work as it relates to the traffic study that we had put together a while ago, and we're getting close to having closure on it, but there's a few things going on that I think you'd like to share with our homeowners.
Yes, so we received the results of the traffic calming study, and that report went to Buildings and Grounds, and Buildings and Grounds reviewed it. And one of the concerns or recommendations in the Y2K traffic study was they thought we should close this area off. There's a lot of traffic going crisscrossing around and potentially causing accidents because of all the crossover. So they recommended closing this area off. At the Buildings and Grounds, they wanted to test that before we did anything permanent. So it was decided to set up something temporary to stop traffic from crossing over in this area. So, and then someone, John, I think, just recommended or said, oh, what about planters? Because I wanted something attractive. So we found some planters that will work. Here's a sample of the planter back here. We're going to put 10 of them across this space from this area, the roundabout, over to that median. Park and his team are going to fill it with attractive plants, and we're going to test closing this area off and see what results, so that we can report back to Buildings and Grounds and then the board if closing this off will work, if it's helpful. I'm certain we'll get homeowner feedback. So we're looking forward to hearing your thoughts and opinions on this. But we wanted to let you know this is happening before it happens, so you're aware of it. And we're also going to put some reflective tape on these so they're visible at night as well.
Super. This is a great update. Good for our homeowners to know. And also, there's probably a bit more to what's going to be implemented throughout the community.
Yes.
We know that speeding has been an issue. We've heard that voice from some of our homeowners. And Lynelle has put together a very broad program throughout the community to help with that issue as well, working with Y2K and the Buildings and Grounds Committee. So I appreciate that very much. Great job.
Thank you.
And just a few tidbits before we sign off. Don't forget, Wines from Around the World Wine Dinner is on the 17th. That's next week. That's Tuesday night. We do have a few spots available. If you haven't made your reservation, please do so. You don't want to miss that one. Also, while we're talking food and beverage, Chef Wade Simpson is now on board. He's getting his feet wet, but look for some new things happening out of our culinary department. And speaking of traffic, automobiles, race car driving, all that good stuff is here. Oh my gosh. We've got NASCAR, an actual NASCAR race driver and his car here right around the corner on the 20th. And we will be having tickets available to go to a NASCAR race here in Phoenix. And what's really cool is these tickets get you down on the ground floor. So you'll be live and close next to the action. A great bucket list item. And then also don't forget about that Barrett Jackson event on the 26th of this month. So all kinds of car stuff going on here. So thanks for joining me with Job with John. Lynelle, thanks for joining me as well.
Thank you.